Hello and welcome to Azalea Crochet. In this video, we are going to go over one of the most common techniques for joining rows in such a way that we're able to kind of keep our seam on one side, making it almost invisible on the other. The first technique I'm going to go over in a little bit more detail is where we have the seam on the outside. So when I flip my pattern inside out, as you can see, the seam pretty much goes away, but then I'll also show you how to kind of change that up in the event you're making something like a basket and you really need to keep your seam on the inside. And in this video, I'll be using a 4mm crochet hook, and what I'm assuming is just your regular worsted yarn. Unfortunately, it was old and I didn't have the wrapper. So to get started, I'm going to, of course, remove my stitch marker. I put it in the very last stitch of every row, just so that I know where I can start and stop. And so once I've added that back, we will get to doing the join. So in this case, it's kind of difficult to see. What we're going to want to do is check where we put our last stitch. So we have our last stitch, and then we're going to skip the very next stitch and put our slip stitch into the second. So again, we have a skip and then a slip stitch into that second stitch from our last. I'm doing a regular slip stitch here. That's what kind of creates this seam you see going down the front of this. And as I do my slip stitch, this I'm going to keep really tight. As you can see, I kind of want it to almost hide. But this loop I pull up and loosen because this is where I'll be going into on my next row. So I don't want that to be super tight. Now you'll notice from my last stitch where my marker is, there's always going to be 2 in between. And that's how I'll know to keep my count. And from here, I will go directly into the very next stitch. And that has created my join and chain to start our next row. And again, you'll see those 2 before I can start on with my next row. And you'll always want to stop where your stitch marker is, skip 1, and slip stitch. So you will see there is a seam on the outside, but almost no seam on the inside. And that's because of the type of slip stitch we did. Were we to want the seam on the inside, I would pull my tail forward and do a reverse slip stitch as seen. So basically, I'm going from the inside out and chaining, and that basically puts the seam that I've created on the inside. Great for baskets, but in this case, because I'm making a bag and I want to flip it out, I keep my seam on the outside looking at me. Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Take care.